Yo, what's going on, my fellow nerds in the hood? It's your boy Big Smooth. We about to break down Titans season one. You know what I mean? My thoughts of opinions. My thoughts. There's gonna probably be some spoilers in here. I'm gonna try to keep it. It's gonna be some spoilers. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. What it is. Yo, what I think about the whole series in general. I liked all the characters and the characters that they introduced throughout the 11 episodes, but I just didn't understand their way of putting all these episodes together because the story wise, it was kind of not, I wouldn't say all over the place, but so many different directions and so many things that you was trying to touch on and grab. You know what I'm saying? It's like out of 11 episodes, we might have had like six that was truly Titans. Because let's break it down. We had two episodes about Hawk and Dove. We had one episode about the Doom Patrol. We had one episode about Jason Todd. We had an episode about Donna Troy. So that's five episodes where the story really didn't tie in to the plot of the overall season. So that left like six episodes of dealing with the Titans and what they was trying to do in season one. And what I liked about this TV show was I definitely liked the action that was going on. It was definitely violent. It's infimmature. You ain't got to worry about like no sexual things, you know what I'm saying, like that. But the language is off the hook, and it is real graphic when it comes to the fight scenes. Like people was really getting brutally hurt. Probably some of them's dying, but you can't really tell. But you just like you can just tell when somebody take a ass whipping, like he ain't survived that. And there was a lot of that going on, especially in the first episode when they just first introduced Robin to the scene. And pretty much with the Titans, their whole five episodes was pretty much first them getting a little introduction of who they were before they all met. Like Starfire, she was out in Russia somewhere undercover, but she had amnesia and she was missing some things, didn't know who she was or where she was from. You had Robin dealing with breaking up with Batman and doing his own thing. You had Raven, she had just lost her mom, and Beast Boy, he was just hanging out, chilling along for the ride, pretty much with him. You know what I mean? He was just like a supporting character to Raven because when they first met, he had the green hair, she had the purple hair, so they were like, oh, they complimented each other on the hair. And pretty much the whole episode after Raven's mom gets killed and they trying to find out why these people are after Raven because she was being hunted by like some religious type of cult. Then you find out that the cult was trying to stop her from controlling her powers because she's half demon and Trigon, her dad, was about to come to Earth and they was trying to prevent that. Then they found out that her real mom was still alive so that she wouldn't got her. But her mom was really a stool pigeon for Trigon and was down with him the whole time. And they was on the run and they was staying in some house. And this house like kind of had like, it was like kind of haunted and creepy and shit like that. So the mom pretty much poisoned Beast Boy, and then she tricked Raven into open up the portal to bring her dad through because they he was supposedly the only one who can let her dad through. She was the only one who had the power to open up the portal to let her dad come through, and they didn't want that. And then Starfire got her memory back. Then found out she was from another planet, and that she was trying to stop Raven because after Trigon gets loose and destroys Earth, her planet was next, so she was trying to stop it. And after a while, because she was helping them all at first, and she like snapped when she first got her memory back, and she tried to kill Raven. Then she snapped out of it, apologized, and she had went on and bounced. And she had bounced. Dick had bounced. He went on to go do some things, and Raven and Beast Boy was stuck at the house. And then not Raven, then Starfire and Dick came back, and like the house had like this little portal on it, and they tried to, and Donna Troy was with them too, and they tried to run through the portal, and Dick was able to run through the portal, but Donna Troy and Starfire couldn't get through the portal. Like it wasn't really a portal, but like a force field type of thing, like protecting this house in the woods. They couldn't get through it, but Dick happened to get through it. And this is the last episode, the season finale. And Dick is in there, and it starts off with like a 5-year flash forward with Dick is married to Dove, and they chilling, got a kid and one on the way. And Jason Todd comes back, and he's in a wheelchair talking about Bruce has lost it. And Dick goes and he looks for goes to Gotham, and he's looking for Bruce. Then he find out like Bruce tried to kill a Joker. Then he went into Arkham, and Batman just killed his whole rogue gallery. You know what I mean? But they never showed who the actor was. It was always a silhouette or Batman in the shadows. Like you couldn't really tell, but he went into Arkham and he bodied everybody. Riddler, Two-Face, like they never showed none of these guys' faces, but like on the Riddler's arms you would see the question mark, and on Two-Face, guy had a coin in his hand, and there was a couple other villains in there, and thought he had killed the Joker, but he didn't. And the Joker was in the hospital. He went there, threw some batarangs in him, you know what I'm saying, ended the Joker. Like this Batman was extremely violent. He was just killing everybody that he had beef with, had problems with, they was gone. And then Dick was trying to stop him and Starfire. He wound up telling the police, like, yo, Batman is Bruce Wayne. So they got this big crazy SWAT running up in Wayne Manor, and they hitting C4 everywhere. And Batman took them all out. All of them, you know what I mean? Like, slicing people's throats with batarangs. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? My bad. Slice thing was batarang, slicing necks and eye gouging. It was just graphic. It was crazy. And then they wound up blowing up the whole Wayne Manor. Then Dick had went in there, and he seen Starfire was dead because he tried to blast Batman with her fire, and Batman had Mr. Freeze's cold gun and hit her with that, so she was like frozen stiff dead. And then Robin, he went in, and after the C4 had blew up, and he was just looking for survivors, and he seen Batman underneath like this big ass column, and he just took his boot and he just put it on Batman's throat and choked him out until like his neck snapped. Just put all the pressure on his neck to stomp him out. And then you wake up and find out that all that Batman stuff and murdering stuff and him having a kid was just a dream, and his eyes was all blacked out, and Raven was looking at him trying to ask her dad to save him, and he like, yo, he chose this. He had choices, but he chose the darkness. Now he's part of the family. And then Robin just looked into the camera with his eyes all blacked out, you know what I mean? Said something about welcome to the family, and he happy to be here, some stupid cliche line like that. And that's how it went off, you know what I'm saying? So it was like we went through 11 episodes. We didn't even really get to see Trigon. We didn't get to see Batman. They name dropped everybody in the Justice League. We had 5 episodes of secondary characters, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, none of the episodes was boring. They was all interesting. It's just that some of them didn't tie into Titans. It's like, this is your first season. This is Titans. let's get this whole story about these characters and develop these characters before we start introducing character after character after character after character. We know this is a new streaming service and that you're trying to get these other maybe TV shows out there and get people familiar with these characters, but establish what you got first, you know what I'm saying? And then at what I did like though, after the season finale, you watch the end credits, they show some lab somewhere in Metropolis, and this guy is just breaking out, and everybody's in there dead. You know what I'm saying? And he walk up to this cage, and he see this dog in there, and when he goes to open up the cage, you see a Superman tattoo, the logo on his shoulder, and then when he opens the dog cage, it's a white dog, and his eyes turn red. So I'm thinking that's Connor Kent and Crypto that they might bring in to season 2, which would be dope. You know what I mean? Get some more of these Titans up in here. Then I hopefully season 2, we can get a Kid Flash and we can get a Cyborg, and then we'll have all of the original Teen Titan members in this Titans TV show. You know what I mean? The show was good. It was decent. I didn't find none of the episodes boring or dull. I just wish, like, I just hate sometimes when I watch a TV show and the enemy of season 1 carries on to season 2. Like, at the end of season 1, there's no closure, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta have to wait for a whole nother year just to see what was going on and find out. You know what I mean? It probably won't even probably be longer than a year before we get Titans season 2. No telling. But I definitely enjoyed watching it. It was something good and enjoyable to watch once a week, you know what I'm saying? I understand why they stretched it out like that, because people would just subscribe for 1 month and binge watch it. So at least they got 11 episodes. They got 3 months of money out you know what I mean? But let's see, what would I rank the TV show? I don't know. I would give it like a 3.5 to a 4 out of 5. You know what I mean? Like, the action was good. All the episodes was good. We had mad characters up in there. We had Raven. We had Beast Boy. We had Robin. We had Starfire. We had Hawk and Dove. We had Donna Troy. We had Jason Todd. Then at the end, Connor Kent and Crypto was teased. You know what I'm saying? We know everybody from the Justice League is alive and doing their thing in this world. So I'm just interested to see where they take it, you know what I'm saying? So that's my thoughts. I give it like a 3.5 to 4 out of 5. I just wish it was some closure at the end of season 1. That's my main gripe about it. And maybe focusing more on the Titans than having all these extra characters. Well, like the 2 episodes, the Hawk and Dove, it was like I kind of out the way. I can see Donna Troy because she is a Titan. I can see the Jason Todd episode because, you know what I mean, he's the second Robin after Dick Grayson, and they might start up a Teen Titans and he might run that clique. And the Doom Patrol episode, I kind of understand why they did it, because they about to bring out their own show, you know what I'm saying? It was a good episode, meeting those 4 characters in there. You know what I mean? It was Titans. It was DC's first run at they on a streaming service, their first TV show. I say it was worth the money. Go ahead, check it out. Like I said, 3.5 out of 4. This is your boy Big Smooth, representing for them nerds in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. You want to talk about the TV show, you want to talk about it, hit me up in comments. Let me know what you think, you know what I mean? I try to reply to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Yo, till next time, y'all. Peace.